Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. So today I am doing a project for the Dear Diary personal stories of bodily autonomy through art and words. And before I get started, I already have a candle lit. I've been working in my room for a few hours this morning. I've been kind of straightening up my work area, getting my tarot area a little bit more set up with some rocks and crystals that I want to have there, and just kind of been puttering around in my art room. And I decided to shoot a video. This is Wednesday, July 27th, and I hope to get this up today. I'm pretty sure I will. It'll probably be late though. Yeah, and so that I've kind of already pre-planned. So my candle is lit. Yeah, just for I light the candle with a specific intention when I come into my art room, and that is to just be in the moment and mindful of what I'm doing, and I try to use it to keep me focused. My brain's been kind of all over the place the past couple of months, and so yeah, that's what I use it for. I also light it for healing, just across the world, healing for humanity, healing for Mother Earth, and yeah, and this, my friends, is a brand new scent that my husband just got. We're trying it out. It's called Christmas Thyme, THYME, and it smells lovely. So I'm just gonna set it over to the side so it's out of my way. And I did pre-plan what I would like to do, only because, yeah, I want to be able to kind of talk without having to think too much and make decisions. So I'm going to make a pocket and a tag. And as I'm making this, I'm going to tell a story that happened to someone in my family. And so I just want to share while I'm creating. Yeah, so I'm not gonna like specify like who, what, well, what, yes, but who. I'm not gonna really get into specifics of who. I want to keep everything kind of anonymous, only because, for one, I haven't really asked permission to say who the people involved are, and I can totally get my point across about bodily autonomy without having to say names. So that's how I'm choosing to do this. So imagine that you are, like a 10 going on 11 girl, and you have had some issues kind of in your vaginal area, really itchy, burning, that kind of thing. And, just pretend you're the mom, the caregiver. Doesn't have to be mom, could be, other caregiver. And so you make an appointment. You suspect she has like a yeast infection or something, but because this has never happened before, you just want to make sure that that's what it is. And you have to see a doctor that you have not seen. And this doctor is a male, and he's extremely aggressive. And he states that this 10-year-old girl needs to have a pelvic exam. Now, the mom is thinking, what the heck? She's 10. What? Why? No. Her first reaction is absolutely not. no, I know my daughter, that this is not a thing. I want to put my body, my life on here. So that's what I'm looking for, some letters. Yeah, so the mom and the doctor kind of go back and forth, and the doctor's being extremely rude and mean, and the doctor says, believe me, I've seen 10-year-old girls who have, well, first they asked her if she's ever had sex, and she said no, and then the doctor, the mom's, of course, like, absolutely not. And I get it. I understand that there are kids who, well, one, they could be having sex against their will. I get that. But, I don't know. When the story was relayed to me, I felt very offended, and I felt very bad for this mother and this daughter. So the daughter, so the mom doesn't want to do it, but the mom was also raised during a time where, I mean, really, you didn't question authority. Okay, so you have to understand kind of a point where Americans are coming from. Doctors are like, I know for me, when I was growing up, my mom loved going to the doctor. Like, that was her hobby. And I hated it personally, but whatever, it is what it is. So let's see, here's a B. So yeah, so even though this mom was questioning, I don't understand, I know that she's with me all the time, I work from home, blah blah blah, this whole thing, and the doctor just presses on, says, no, I have to rule out sexually transmitted diseases. Apparently that's what he said. So, and again, okay, I get that, I understand. But I also understand that you need to be able to control how this narrative goes. And the mom should have been able to say, I just want her to get some, I just want you to check her in the area. I don't, a pelvic exam is not necessary. There's all these things that a mother could have said. And it's, it's easy when it's all over and done with. So anyway, I'm just kind of rambling on. Where's the B? Sorry. That's a P. This is a B. And why is this? Oh, this is an O. Okay, now I need a D. Here we go. So they prep her for a pelvic exam, which of course she's never had. She's never, done anything like this. And the nurse is saying to this little girl, oh, just relax, it's not going to hurt at all. So she told her daughter, she said, yes, this is going to hurt. Don't, it will hurt. So don't think that, it's not going to hurt. Which I kind of admire the mom for. So anyway, yeah, they give her the pelvic exam. The mom is irate, and, it's easy to say what could have been done in hindsight, walking out. But again, we're talking about people in positions of power who we assume know more than we do. And and so the pelvic exam happens. It's very traumatizing. It hurts, you know, all that. And of course, the little girl has never been penetrated before. That's confirmed. She does not have a sexually transmitted disease. She does have a yeast infection, and the mom did complain. So she complained to the clinic, and the doctor was actually let go. So basically, that little girl's, and to some extent the mom's, bodily autonomy was taken away from her in that moment. I can't find my Y, you all. A-E-I-U. Is it right in front of me and I'm not seeing it? What is happening? So the doctor was let go from the clinic, and the family did not have to pay for the exam. But still, it's extremely traumatizing. So that is just an example. I can't find my, here it is. Oh my God. See, this is why I can't talk and craft at the same time. I can't. So I already used the Y. Yeah, it's really hard for me. That's why I mostly don't talk and fast forward my videos. Okay, my body, my life. So, yeah. And I'm not for sure, because, you know, I've talked to plenty of women, and mostly bodily autonomy is taken away from us by men, but not always. But that's just a great example of a man in a position of power just coming in and not listening, not, you know, doing what is requested from, you know, the patient's parent, assuming, because, you know, another thing, I don't know if I said this earlier, but another thing he said to this mom was, oh, you'd be surprised what 10-year-olds are doing these days. I don't know. Like, I mean, the whole thing, when I heard the story, it was just kind of a really bad taste in my mouth. So, so yeah, so there's a story, a personal story, and I will write about that on here. Oh, now I think this is a sticker. Yep. So I am going to do these videos at least once a week to start. I'm hoping to get some entries soon from other people, and then I'll, you know, and then if needed, I will do these updates a little more often. But right now I'm thinking once a week. This is a sticker too. So I'm feeling really good. I've been really struggling with needing to do something, you know, with all the decisions and craziness that's going on in the United States. I felt like I needed to do something. So now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, I will be honest, I was falling into a little bit of a depression, over feeling helpless and out of control and not knowing what to do. And since this project has come about in the past, you know, week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been putting it together. you know, I guess a week and a half or so I've been putting it together. I'm starting to come out of my funk. I think just having something positive to focus on, and not that this is necessarily positive. I don't, oh, I poked myself. I don't like that I have to do this project. Like, I don't want to, you know, have to be doing this, but I do think it's important. And it's not just a United States issue, you know, it's a world issue. There are countries where, shoot, I need to do the bottom here, you know, where women don't have a lot of choices either. So, yeah, so I'm feeling good. Okay, so this is this tag. I'm going to put this up here as a poll. I really like that. Yeah. So I would love to know if you guys are aware of any, they don't necessarily have to be art publications, but magazines or things that you think might be interested in hearing about this project. I did submit a article proposal to a art journaling magazine called Strawberry Moon, and you know, the deadline is in a week, so I just went ahead and, you know, put the deadline for the proposal is in a week, and then the like a full-on write-up is due the towards the middle to end of August. So I'm hoping that I have a few things that you know, that come in from people. Ooh, I forgot to ink this side, so let's do that. Okay, so this pocket would go in the book on the page, and then this would go in it, and then on the back I will you know, write a recap of the story that I just shared with you, and you know, maybe put a little something, you know, maybe write in a child's voice here how scary it was, and call this one done. So yeah, so I hope you like that. I hope this gives, I anticipate that there's going to be people coming to my channel that don't know anything about art journaling, and so you know, hopefully this helps give you an idea. You know, you don't have to do something like this. You can just, you know, do anything that you're, you know, comfortable doing. And let's see, I'm going to just show you a quick example. I haven't decided on if I'm going to use a kit, a digital kit, for inside of, you know, the journal, or just use these papers and some copy dyed papers. I have not decided yet. That'll be something that I'll be working on. So say this is a page of a journal, you know, so you have this page, you have this page, this page, this page, so right here. So then this would go in like this, glued right down onto the page, and then this would go right in there. And then when you look at the journal, you know, you can take this out and you can read the story there. And then this little hidden spot where you could, you know, read another little bit about it. So that's what this is going to look like. And I'm pretty excited. And yeah, I just hope that you'll join me in this project. I think it's extremely important to, you know, get the message out. I also, not even that, you know, necessarily get the message out. That, you know, what does that even mean? I think it's necessary to do a little bit of a purge of these things, these bodily autonomy things that have been, you know, in your subconscious, or not even in your subconscious, things that you think of, maybe not necessarily daily, but on a weekly basis, you think of ways that your bodily autonomy is being denied to you. And I think it's healing for the individual person who's sharing their stories, to get those out and into the world, and it helps other people to know that they're not alone. And yeah, so I'm feeling really good about this project, and I hope that you will consider joining in. So thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please share if you feel so inclined. I would really appreciate it. I think the more the word gets out that this you know, worldwide creative collaboration is going on, you know, surrounding bodily autonomy, I think it might take a little while to get off the ground, but I think we could get a lot of input, and I would really like to see that. So thank you for watching. Thank you for participating if you decide to. All the information is in the description for you. You know, size. This is why I'm saying 5 by 7, because this page is probably 8. Well, it's 8.5, yeah, by 5.5. So, you know, if you send something that can fit all on the page, that's great. You know, you could even send something that is, you know, 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11, and it could be used as a page. So that's another option. It's really hard for me to figure out how to put that in the description, you know, because people that don't make journals probably could not follow along with that. But like if you do a coloring book page, and you want to send that in with a little story attached to it, yeah, you can do that, and then that would be a full page in the journal. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.